Hi and welcome to Face It Tracy. This week I'm talking measurements. As a part of weight loss, it's always good to take some measurements of your body for the times when you don't lose weight, you're a bit down in the dumps because you don't know why you're not losing weight, because sometimes it could just be a simple fact that you're building muscle within your body and you're actually making your body smaller in size. It's a great motivation for me to see that I'm losing even just millimetres, not necessarily centimetres. The reason sometimes you lose centimetres over kilograms is the fact that muscle in your body is denser, which means it takes up a lot less room than what it does your fat cells in your body. So today I want to show you where I take measurements on my body. And I use a paper measuring tape, and the reason I use a paper measuring tape, you'll have to stay tuned for next week and I'll show you why. But here I've got my measuring tape, which I've just printed off the internet, cut it up, taped it together. I'll show you the areas that I like to measure. I like to measure around my neck. I go all the way around, and you can feel with the paper where it joins. And what I do is I bend the paper over and take it off, write down my measure. The place I like to measure is around my arms. Place some measuring tape around, put my arm back by my side. With this one it's a bit easier because I can actually see where the paper meets. Take it off, write down my measurements in my book that I've got. I always make sure I measure both arms, right and left. Then the next place that I like to measure is around my bust. So I go around the back to the fullest part of my bust area, and I don't pull in on the paper, you just let it rest easily. Where it meets, take it off, and then I've got my bust measurement. Another place I like to measure is under my bust, so I go around the back, meet the paper at the front, pull it but don't pull it tight, take it off, and I've got my measurement. The next place I like to measure is around my waist. I start at my belly button, bring the other one all the way around, so you can see it's all the way around. Bring it in, don't breathe in, take it off, write it down. Another place I like to do it is at the top of my hips, the muffin top area. Once again, around the back to the front. Don't pull it tight, then write it in the book. What I like to measure is actually what I call the pelvic line. So it's lower. This one does take in a bit of your backside, but it is a lot lower on the front. Take that, write it in the book. Another place is the top part of my thigh. Go all the way around. It's the most fullest part of my thigh. That off. I also do my left thigh. You can do your calf muscles, but I don't tend to worry about that. So those are the areas that I like to measure, and this way I can tell what's happening with my body. If you'd like to see my measurements from when I started losing weight to a couple of weeks in, have a look at the end of this video and I'll pop them up there. This week I'm happy to say that I've lost 500 grams. It's nowhere near the amount that I lost last time, but I'm still quite happy with it, as the first time, the 1.9 kilos, I would say was mainly fluid built up in my body. So I'm happy with half a kilo. It's a good starting point. I'm happy with 100 grams. So in the comment box below, Let me know what your favourite exercise is. If you like the content in this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, give it a thumbs up. There's something that I haven't told you, is with the weight that I've lost so far, I haven't actually done any exercise. So it is still possible to lose weight without exercising. I'm sure that if I did exercise, I would possibly lose more than half a kilo. But then again, being over 40, you never know what your body's going to do. In my next video, I'll show you why I'm using paper measuring tapes. It's just another form of motivation for myself. So stay tuned.